name is Rahida Rahayu. You can call me Ara. I'm student of Base University and my student ID is 332000052. And there are my friends.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello Mr. Dadan, my name is Rahma Fazahrani and my student ID is 3320003A.
And my name is Filia Kartini and my SID is 3320004.
Hello, my name is Kevin Satriawan and my name is 332000051.
Today, we would like to deliver our assignment about banking letter. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
One, banking correspondence. Bank is a establishment for receiving and lending money. Bank play a critical role in business as 1. To accept deposit of money from the public. 2. To grant loans and expense to traders, individuals, professional and other sections of society. 3. Remittance of funds from one place to another. 4. To collect and discount bill of exchange and other negotiable instruments. 5. Acting as an agent of behalf of customer by honoring their standing instruction. 6. To provide safe deposit lockers to customer for safety of their valuables. 7. To supply credit, financial or status information of customer. And 8. To issue letter of credit, quarantine, travel change, and gift voucher, etc. The last is to act an advisor and guide to customer. And then type of banking correspondence. 1. Letter exchange between bank and its clients. 2. Letter exchange between bank and its branch office or head office. And 3. Letter exchange between two individual banks.
Banking correspondence is different from other business correspondence. It's quite formal and almost standardized. Banking or home business, there are first, bank current account, and second, bank loans and overdraft.
Bank current account. Current bank account is opened by businessmen who have a higher number of regular transactions with the bank. It includes deposit, withdrawal, and control transaction. It is also known as demand deposit account. Demand deposit account or bank current account itself is a bank account from which deposit funds can be withdrawn at any time without advance notice. Demand deposit account can pay interest on the deposit funds but aren't recurrent too. Checking account and saving account are common type of demand deposit account. And there is some main feature of current account. There is first, current bank account are operated to run a business. Second, it is non-interest bearing bank account. And the last, penalty is charged if minimum balance is not maintained in the current account. And then the advantage of current account. First, current account is mainly opened for businessmen such as property or partnership firms, public and private company, trust association of person. Second, it enables businessmen to carry out their business transaction properly and promptly. And the last, the businessman can withdraw from their current account without any limit, subject to banking cash transaction tax, if any levied by the government.
Bank loans and overdraft. First, an overdraft is a variable amount of borrowing agreed with your bank up to a set limit. Second, a loan is a fixed amount of borrowing over a set term with regular repayment. Loans and overdrafts are usually arranged orally with the banker in the first instance and subsequently confirmed in the writing. First, request for overdraft facilities. Second, request for loan without security. And the third, request for loan with security, etc. In summary, Overdrafts are good for short-term operating expenses, and loans are better for longer-term, higher-value purchases.
So now I'm going to explain about banking for payments in foreign trade. First, bank draft. Bank draft is a negotiable instrument where payment is guaranteed by the issuing bank. Banks verify and withdraw funds from the requester's account and deposit them into an internal account to cover the amount of the draft. A seller may require a bank draft when they have no relationships with the buyer. Next, banker's transfer. Mail, telex, and telegraphic transfers. This is a simple transference of money from the bank account of a buyer in his own country to the bank account of the seller in the seller's country. Bills of exchange. The bill is an order in writing from a creditor to a debtor to pay on demand or on name date on a certain sum of money. Next, promissory notes. Promissory notes may also be referred to as a loan agreement or just a note. It's a legal lending document that says the borrower promises to repay to the lender a certain amount of money in a certain time frame. This kind of document is legally enforceable and creates a legal obligation to repay the loan. And next, documentary bills. A bill which shipping documents like bill of lading, an insurance policy, invoice, etc. are enclosed is known as a documentary bill. It is a bill of exchange drawn on a consignment of goods and has appended to its the shipment documents by way of collateral security for its payment. And next, words and phrases to remember. First, overdraft. The meaning is an amount withdrawn in excess of balance held. Next, countermanded, cancelled. Bond, a binding agreement. Undertaking is a promise. Turnover is total sales. Drawer of a check is the party making the payment. Next, indispensable, absolutely necessary. Outstanding balance, the amount still owing. Domiciled in London, marked as payable in London. Side draft, a bill of exchange payable immediately upon acceptance. Next, tenor of a draft, the period of which a bill exchange is drawn. Commitments, obligations accepted. And the last, at maturity, when the payment becomes due.
Example of banking correspondence about opening account. Dear Sir, I have recently moved into this town and opened a general stores at the above address, having been recommended to your bank by Mr. James Cardes, one of your customer. I wish to open a current account with you and should be glad if you would suggest a day and time when I may call on you to discuss the detail. I will provide references should you require them. Yours faithfully. That's all for us. Thanks for watching our video. The best moment here is meeting you. The saddest moment here is leaving you. I am Ara, and there are my friends. We have to say, see ya.